Christmas this year at the Footprint Center definitely did not disappoint for fans here in the Valleys. The Phoenix Suns defeated the Denver Nuggets 110-100, closing out what has been a very busy Christmas Day slate in the NBA. Now, despite not having star players like Devin Booker and Grayson Allen, the Suns had a very big response to the team that they had just lost to 2 days earlier, finding their energy and toughness that seems to have been lacking over the past few weeks. Phoenix forced 16 turnovers and recorded 31 assists, with Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal scoring 27 points to lead the team. The Suns took an early 38-34 lead thanks to hot shooting, including 6 of their first 7 shots from beyond the arc. They maintained a slim 58-56 lead at halftime, with Beal and Durant contributing 14 points each. In the second half, the Suns' defense and bench players like Monte Morris and Josh Ogie stepped up, pushing the lead to 85-78 heading into the final quarter. Phoenix kept the Nuggets at bay, extending the lead to 12 points with 7 minutes left and holding on for the win. Now, for post-game press conference, here is what head coach Mike Budenholzer, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant had to say about tonight's game and the NBA's busy Christmas Day lineup.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was important for us. I think it's a 2-point game at halftime, and, both teams kind of made plays to start the third quarter. But then, we maintained it. We were able to get, I don't know if it's a 5 or 7 point lead at one point. And, I think the guys embraced the challenge of working on areas where we need to improve. And tonight they did it in the third quarter. We got to do it going forward.
Coach, I don't know if you got to see any of the other games throughout today, but I think it was a good day for the NBA overall. All 5 games are really good and competitive. Were you guys aware of sort of what was going on throughout the day, and did you feel the magnitude of the moment of playing here in the last game?
Well, I mean, we definitely, had just kind of a quick moment about, it's special to play on Christmas Day. I think our players appreciate what the league does, and that this is a big day in the league, and it's an honor for us to play. I can't speak for others. I have some, adult-age children that were sitting on the couch watching some NBA basketball, so I guess that's what the commissioner in the league wants. And I didn't watch a whole lot, but it's a big day in our league, and it's good to hear the games were good and competitive, and tonight was really competitive.
First, praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Celebrating him today. Yeah, man, I think just piggybacking off what you said is, we couldn't do what we did the other night, They were way more aggressive, I think, throughout the course of the game for 48 minutes, and we weren't. I think the second half we did better, but it's tough to, fight back in this league, and kind of dig yourself out of a hole. And tonight we didn't want to do that. Got off to a good start. We're physical on the defensive end, and in the third quarter we were just a lot better than what we were in the past. So I think we're figuring it out now.
You actually said that after the last game to be more aggressive on defense. How much of a point of emphasis was that in the last, say, 48 hours?
Huge. I can't really share what Coach shared with us the 24 hours after the first game, but we got the point. So, he challenged us all individually and as a team to be better.
When guys out, big, key guys in your lineup are out, sometimes you got to change the identity of your team on the fly. And sometimes you're going to go through those peaks and valleys of what that looks like, So tonight was one of those peaks that we looked pretty good, trying to figure things out on the fly with this group. And, so you make up with that by just playing hard, physicality, getting back on defense, the fundamentals, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. Yeah, this is a day where fans don't have much going on. They all sitting around the tree and the fireplace and the kitchen, watching the games together. And, there's nothing there to distract them from watching the games. And, and the NBA emphasizes how special this moment is. They didn't take today for granted. The fans didn't take today for granted. So that's why the viewership is up today, and everybody's more excited to watch basketball today. So it's cool, man. It's a weird dialogue around the league and the viewership, and it's not just. And I see a lot of people blaming the players for it. something that big is not it's not one just one component of why it's going that way. I feel like it's a lot of different reasons why viewership may be down, but that's another discussion. But today was a step in the right direction to get people excited again for the game of basketball. Hopefully, it's not just because it's Christmas. Hopefully, they stay invested in the game, invested in each player, each team throughout the rest of the season, and not just the playoffs or the finals and games in January. I want to see people, the viewership, I wanted to see it get it back up, So, it's league ain't going nowhere, but, we're in a rough patch when it comes to that.
Now taking a look here at the final stats, Jokic and Porter Jr. for Denver scored 25 and 22 points respectively, but it wasn't good enough to overpower the powerful duo of Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, both scoring 27 points each. Now speaking of Bradley Beal, he played a pivotal role in the Suns' victory, contributing 27 points on 11 of 21 shooting. The veteran guard also added 4 rebounds and 4 steals, showcasing his all-around game. Beal's scoring burst, combined with his defensive efforts, helped Phoenix maintain control throughout the game, and his chemistry with Kevin Durant was evident as they both led the team with 27 points each. His performance was key in turning the tide after a tough loss just days earlier. So with Christmas Day coming to a close and what has been a very successful, busy day for the NBA all around, there are now 3 games left in the Suns' schedule before they head into the new year, and their next game on deck is against the defending Western Conference champion Dallas Mavericks, who will come to town here on Friday night. Reporting in downtown Phoenix, I'm Caleb Bushy saying goodnight and Merry Christmas from C-Trace Sports.